Oh, welcome to Tough Crowd. Now, everybody is saying the same thing, right? Saddam is doing it for publicity, for Islam, because he got caught the day before Christmas. He's trying to upstage Jesus' birthday. He'll get off. They found the bodies, but there's no weapons. I watch Cold Case File. I'll tell you what's really annoying me, though, folks. I'm serious. All these people in their international alliance and the UN. What's so great about the UN? You got to get them involved. They stink. Okay, Bosnia, Rwanda, North Korea, Iraq. Their sanctions do not work. You know what they remind me of? And I'm not even kidding right now. They remind me of, you ever check out Ricky Lake, right? But this is the other guy. The guy that does a show like Jerry Springer. Okay, he's got Steve. He's got Steve on there, the bald-headed guy. It's like he's breaking up the fight, but he's really helping keep the fight going. Hey, let's start the show. That's close enough. Wow. Well, oh, I guess one of the luxuries of the job.
Happy Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah.
Yeah. All right. What does Saddam's capture mean for the 2004 presidential election, Greg?
Well, I don't think Saddam's going to take Iowa. But I do think
bold statements.
Dean is going to add him as his running mate before they get to New Hampshire.
How about this? Let's see what Joe Liebman has to say. Ready?
Howard Dean had his way, Saddam Hussein would be in power today, not in prison.
Shut up. Yeah, and if he had his way, he'd be in power with Al Gore, that ass.
Well, it's true. I mean, what's so wrong? I mean, what he's saying is, of course Saddam would be in power. It's like he didn't want to go to Iraq, but I don't understand why it's a big scandal to say that.
Look,
I don't agree with it, but I still understand what it
I remember listening to it Sunday morning. I woke up, I was out, Saturday night drinking because I'm Irish and that's what I do.
No, Ray, I can't see that.
No, really. And then I heard the thing on the news. It says, ladies and gentlemen, he says, we got him. I said, thank God. The Yankees signed Pettit. It floored me though, man.
Let me tell you something. One thing about Saddam's capture, Bush is never going to need Viagra because Saddam produced the longest in the history of the world.
Don't you think everyone's going to... Oh, I'm sorry.
I feel sorry for Mrs. Bow-Legged Bush right now. She got to be happy this whole thing is just about over. It's not actually over, but...
Hey, what a surprise. They found him hiding in a hole with a full-grown beard. I always knew when they find him, he disguised as an Iraqi woman.
Oh.
Hey, am I lying?
I'm glad you didn't say Italian.
Let's go to Howard Dean for a second.
Since Iraq was never a threat to an imminent threat to the United States, I do not, and I did not then, I do not now, believe that unilateral intervention in Iraq is in the long run going to be a policy that leads to any increase in the safety of the United States of America.
Who's he talking to him to the side? What's that?
He doesn't even move his neck.
He's talking to somebody who should be doing like straight ahead for the whole thing. He's like, listen. But what do you guys think about that? Do you think that's...
Howard Dean is a galvanizing speaker.
Oh.
With tremendous. If he was your doctor, you might consider euthanasia at a certain point, just so that he wouldn't finish sentences by saying "did not" and "do not" over and over again, because it gets into a personal.
And he was
pronoun.
a doctor too. That's
he was a doctor.
But that's your guy, Greg. That's the Democrat.
Why are you assigning me him?
Right.
Because you're so ill-informed
point.
and have no idea what you're talking about. I'm going to address a couple of things on behalf of Howard Dean. I haven't decided which Democrat or who I would vote for against Bush, but indeed I would vote for this coffee table if it were running against Bush. Now, I presume that your candidate is Cheney.
Not Cheney. Bush.
Yeah, but Cheney's the president. You see, what's going on is...
Bush is the president.
In name only.
But don't you think like, well, you just said like a coffee table. I mean, it is kind of like just this by road thing. Like nobody mentions exactly how this has been a bad move. I mean, isn't it like one of those things that we won't know for 10 years whether this was a great move to go to Iraq or not? I mean, I feel like people are like, oh, it's a mistake. Nobody knows that. 9/11 did happen. This was a reaction. It might be a mistake. It might not. But people are very sure of themselves in a certain group of people.
How's it going to be a mistake when this guy raped and,
well, right.
I mean,
I agree with that myself, but I'm just saying that
And politically, it's a home run too. So
right, everybody wants to be in Bush's place right now, whether he was right or wrong. Look at the Democrats, all at each other's throats now. Lieberman saying what he said about Dean. Yeah. Everybody just wishes that they were in Bush's place. If they were in that, if Dean or any one of the Democrats were in that position to actually go to war with anybody, the only way the Democrats can actually win now is if Saddam escapes, gets back to Iraq, and Jesse Jackson actually goes to get him.
I disagree with you. I disagree. You know, his father took Kuwait, and 11 months later, he lost the election. Yeah. He better find these weapons of mass destruction, and if he doesn't find them, it's going to hurt him. It's going to hurt him. They didn't find him. Right, so they better find him. His father read the biggest tidal wave going into his election, and he lost right in the toilet.
But you know why?
And it can't happen to the son.
You know why he lost the economy? He's turning the economy around, too. So you got nothing to run on.
Hey, listen,
you Democrats have to think of another issue that you know nothing about.
If he was from Brooklyn, if he was from Brooklyn,
did you get your $2 check from what?
If Bush was from
I'm making more money now than I ever have. What are you talking about?
$2.
That's why you're Republican.
If Bush was from Brooklyn and he would have finished the job 10 years ago, we wouldn't be in the mess.
That's right.
And a Brooklyn guy would have finished the job.
But if he
and we wouldn't have to hear so much about you two but he was a despotic dictator. He's a despotic dictator with the world's second largest oil reserve. If you're from a country with no natural resources, you get to be all despotic all freaking day long.
Aren't all dictators like that?
You think so? You mean like, what, like Somalia when we went in there? Or Bosnia? They have a lot of oil, don't they?
Yeah.
No, we waited because we're not evil, stupid.
Bosnia.
What's that?
We waited years to go into Bosnia.
And that was Clinton, but I mean, I disagree with that too. I think we should have gone in there and made the whole place. But listen to this. I'm saying that we're not just, as much as you'd like it to be 100% evil, the American government only going for oil and evil and power and greed. Why don't you name the fact that we've given so many billions, gone in so many places where that doesn't happen? No, bring up Chile from the 1950s like everybody else on the left. And so I can just go, oh yeah, you're right. The CIA in 1950s America was evil. So that means the blanket government's bad and we're corrupt and France and Germany are these great UN powers that destroy every place they ever came into. They're good somehow. And we're the bad guys.
Come on, applause, people. Come on.
Come on, Greg, say something.
It was a little rambling for a blow.
I was going to say, I'm trying to find a point, and I'm going to get a search party.
I think the point is, I think my point was very clear. Now listen, you go broaden your horizons with these commercials. Come on, I'll stay here with these people.
I'm Keith Robinson, and I would like to wish you and yours a happy holiday. And to all the little children headed to the malls to go sit on Santa's lap, don't you trust that lying fat bastard. Remember me, Santa, huh? 5 straight years I sat on your lap, hoping that I'd get a bike. But did I get a bike? I got nothing. Only thing I got is you bouncing me up and down, telling me this is how a bike feels. You pervert! I like to plant my fist in your rosy red cheeks. Well, Santa, I'm on my way to the mall right now. Let's see how fast you can make a bike appear.
Well, folks, a mixed race woman in South Carolina is claiming she's the illegitimate daughter of the late Senator Strom Thurmond, and his own son said we have little reason to believe she's not telling the truth. First of all, mixed race, is that the thing we came up with? Could somebody please tell me? It makes me sound like, yeah, exactly. But it's one of these southern race things they have down there. It's all about like mixed blood baby. He's not even a redneck. He's pre-redneck. Strom's like some William Faulkner. It's like, you know, when the Klan didn't have to wear robes or hoods, they'd just be there with bourbon and short sleeve with the pit stains. Some girls drinking the Pepsi outside the gas station. Hi, Sheriff, sweating the bottle. I heard that you the northern girl's going to be hanging out with Strom. He's got some young blood. You know, you're going to get people in trouble, young lady. You know. What do you guys think about this? I mean, isn't it kind of just like, well, I heard he's quadroon. Now you better shut up.
Hey,
you fixing to get his kid.
I don't think he's a racist.
Shut up.
Are you kidding me?
You know,
Hey, there was an intelligent discourse.
I like the fact you didn't want to argue. Now listen.
If I was Strom Thurmond, I would have kept that a big secret also. Because after doing that, having a black child, I mean, you know, I would have wanted to become a separatist also because I wouldn't want other black women to know how small my penis was either. It had to drive him crazy to be, you know, on Capitol Hill all day wondering what Essie Mae was doing in the house gossiping with all those other black women.
We know what she was doing. She was dusting. Now listen.
His balls.
Hey, I don't think that Strom Thurmond slept with a black woman. I just don't know what black woman would have slept with Strom Thurmond in the first place.
Well,
I mean, what was it, slavery back
He's a
then?
good-looking guy.
I mean,
22 years
how
old.
ugly was she? Whoopi ugly?
No.
Hey.
Oh, she's sacred.
Strom Thurmond was so old and was in the Senate so long, he actually voted against the Emancipation Proclamation. He used to heckle Lincoln at the Lincoln-Douglas debates. You'll never be on the 5, Beanpole. Now, the fact that he had a baby, and a mixed-race baby, a mulatto, if you will, a high yeller, if it's the 30s.
Negro baby.
A Negro baby.
Negro baby.
Isn't that like everything that America is? That he's rich, she was poor, she was black, he was white, he kept it a secret, and that's our country.
How about the fact that he paid for...
Wait a minute, Mount Insupportable is about to erupt.
No, but it's not insupportable. You should never say that.
He said Strom Thurmond wasn't a racist.
Because he's got 6 black kids on his side.
But wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, you
He
guys
says
are
Strom
hilarious.
Thurmond. Look, I've always thought of Strom Thurmond as a racist, but can somebody name the things he's done that would be considered racist?
Yes.
Besides, wait.
And on the segregationist ticket for president in 1948.
1948. Totally. No. 1948 when everybody was a racist.
Did he change?
Oh, I get it. So everybody was a racist.
In 1948,
Well, that
the
makes it
whole
okay.
country was a racist.
You've changed my mind with that persuasive argument.
Well, you can sit there and be ironic about it, but
All right, I will. Watch.
I know. But the bottom line is, in 1948, everyone kind of agreed. You would not have found any candidate that would not have said, listen,
George Wallace
baby.
in 68.
Baby.
Nixon in 72.
48.
George Bush in 88.
I'm talking about 48. You're acting like there was
Howard
any
Dean in
presidential...
2003.
You're acting like any presidential candidate in 1948 would not have stood up there and go, yes, I'm pro-segregation. This is an outrage. Everybody was like that.
Oh, I see what
and
you're
I don't
saying.
just mean he's not a racist.
How about the fact that he paid for her education? Show me another illegitimate black child in the history of this country whose father paid for her education.
He only paid for college.
Is that
After
how you
18,
legitimize
he
this
didn't do
whole
anything
argument?
from
No,
1
I'm
to
just
18.
saying. You got to bring up some of the positive, too.
I just want to know why
Other
she
than his
came
white
out after
penis.
she's 86 years old.
78.
She wants to back child support.
Because I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you exactly what's happening here. They got Robin Williams just coming out with Mrs. Doubtfire. Only now they're going to try to do like a hip-hop version. Like The Wiz.
Well, I can see that they both ain't got no teeth, so I see the resemblance.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
The show to Oklahoma.
We're moving the show to Oklahoma next week. Tulsa.
Laughs.
Well, I don't feel like it's not like the place has been a wave of laughter this show anyway, so I don't feel that bad. It's kind of a quiet, contemplative night, but that's good too.
Well, there's been some nice light topics.
Oh no, you're gonna complain about the topics.
Apparently,
we never got to this point.
Apparently, current events weren't enough for you to use your rapier-like sword on.
He's great. Look, folks, we're gonna be right back. There's nothing else to say.
Now remember, he's been away a long time, so take it easy on him. Hey, no prison jokes.
Please. Who do you think I am? Hey, Mom, are you putting out the good shivs?
What did your father say?
I'm kidding, okay? Is Aunt Ann making that thing with the marshmallows?
Oh, yes, she is.
Is Colin making anything?
I think he's got enough to do just adjusting to life and all.
Whatever. Maybe we should ask him to make a cake with a file in it.
I'm gonna smack you so hard your teeth is gonna fall through your beehive.
Shh, guys. Oh, look at you.
Merry Christmas, Colin.
Hey, Uncle Colin. Can I call you Uncle Colin?
So you can call me anything, just don't call me late for dinner.
Whatever.
Now, Colin, this little fella's been causing a lot of problems at school. I think he needs a little help from someone who's been in trouble, or that it's not all fun and games, huh?
Oh, please, Uncle Colin. Tell us one of those prison stories, like in the movies, where you escape, or you all join together against the bad warden, like in Con Air.
Well, I do got one funny one from Federal. I remember I got sent up to Huntsville. I get to my unit. I was one of 3 white boys out of about 80 inmates. First night, I was viciously raped until I needed rectal surgery. Then they stuck me in protective custody. They call it PC, what the prisoners call Punk City. But you can't stay there forever. Pass the hand, please. So then, I got out of there. I was forced to ride with the Mexicans for 6 months. They made me sell my ass up and down the tier. I was lucky if I'd get a bag of dope once a week for all the work I did to numb the emotional pain. Of course, the physical pain went away after a couple of years of mouth and butt rape, but may I have the beans, please? Thank you. Then when I got out, I realized normal sex was out of the question, of course, and so even though I was straight as an arrow when I went in, I came out as a masochistic homosexual. So I guess you might not say everybody's born gay. So the day I get out, I try to find 2 things. Day I get out. 1, wear the cop. 2, get a woman so that I can make sure I'm still, you know. So I get this one, Laura Legion, she calls herself. And she's the cliche of this old dead child molested working girl. So she comes into my urine stained single room and I can't get it up. Pass me the rolls. And so I end up crying and shaking and then she starts laughing at me. Then I make her pay for every horrible thing that's ever happened in my life, you know.
Whatever.
Bitch, say whatever again. I promise you'll never breathe without a tube.
If this is Christmas, I can't wait for New Year's.
To my 2 wonderful daughters, I know this is your favorite time of year. How you look forward to Christmas morning, tossing and turning in bed the night before, wondering, will I get a new bike? Maybe a CD player? Maybe Daddy and Mommy will get back together. That would be the best present in the world. Well, kids, I hate to shatter your dreams, but Daddy has a gambling problem. So enjoy your free night stay at the Tropicana and your 20% off coupon to the buffet. And don't C-block me when I am at the bar talking to one of Santa's hot helpers. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Not only is he so dumb that he says Merry Christmas like a little kid instead of Merry Christmas because he's just so stupid. It's not just because, and it's also, he's the only guy that would look like, I didn't know members only made sweatshirts. I really didn't commit to that. Halfway through, I just bailed. I was like, sweatshirt. All right.
I didn't realize the emergency cord was so close by.
Yes. Saddam Hussein's
members only.
Members only. Sweatshirt. Just kind of dragged out. All right, look, let's say we were doing this over. I'd still, now, you know what the sad part is? Not my stupid joke. The fact that nobody gets to know we called Boss dumb on this segment. Because this is
say it right now. Hey, Boss.
Boss is dumb.
He's dumb. He's dumb.
Stupid. Merry Christmas to you, too, stupid. Now, Saddam Hussein's capture was great news for the world, but better news for the T-shirt slogan industry. Design a Hussein T-shirt for drunks everywhere. Greg Proops.
Thank you, Mr. Quinn. I think this will be the T-shirt that everyone, well, I had a bunch. First, dude, where's my oil? Does this beard make my ass look big? Does this beard make me look gay? Nick?
Saved you on that one.
My other weapon is a weapon of mass destruction. How's my hiding? Call 1-800-SADDAM. But the one that I think everyone will wear is will dictate for food.
All right. Macio!
Oh, man, let me tell you something, Colin. Colin, if I was drunk and I had a T-shirt, my T-shirt would read, "It's better to find me in a hole than to see George in some bush."
All right. Ray Garvey.
Here's what my T-shirt would say. Right in the front, it would say, "We conquered the country, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt."
Right.
And then the back of the shirt would have dollar bill signs on it, and it would say, "Halliburton and Dick Cheney got the rest."
All right. Now.
That's right. They got the money.
Nick Paolo.
My T-shirts would have to have a picture of Saddam on them to be funny. Dictators get down and dirty. I'm having a senior moment.
I like that one.
Come on, people. Laugh like you never heard this. Where am I going and why am I in this handbasket? When the going gets tough, the tough hide in a rat hole. Shiite happens. My wife wrote that. I'd rather be committing genocide.
Folks, that's the end of this show. If you don't like it, you're going to get some nice lumps.
I had another one, though, man.
What was your other one?
Tell us when you come back.